So today I'm going to press on my tumbler press and oven. I get this question quite a bit. What do I like better? My question is I like both. My answer, rather. My answer is I like both. But my tumbler press makes everything go by so much faster, right? So in the tumbler press, I'll usually press for about 60 seconds. In the oven, it's got to go for about 4 to 5 or 6 minutes, depending on your design. I already prepped what I'm going to press today. And it's two different images. These are just regular skinny white tumblers. And by the way, if you have not heard, your girl opened up a tumbler blank shop. So you can get your tumblers from Power to Manifest now at p2mshop.com. I have 20-ounce white skinny. I have 30-ounce tumblers. I have shimmer tumblers, I have UV glow, and I have the frosted mason jar. So make sure y'all check me out, okay? So these aren't full coverage images. They're just the image for the front, so it's mostly white, but that's okay. They're two different images. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the press, and I have my press set to 385 degrees, and I'm going to press it for 60 seconds. If you have like a full coverage image, you're going to want to turn it, but since I don't have a full coverage image, it's only in one section right in the front. So I'm going to actually put the image side face down in the tumbler press, and I'm going to go ahead and what I need to do is tighten it up because I had the mason jar. I had the mason jar in there. Okay, yes. Hey, Jocelyn, I will. Let me take this out and tighten it up some. I have my mason jar in here, and I was trying to size it, and it's super de-duper. Somebody pinned my shop. It's www.p2mshop.com for the tumblers. What printer do you use for images? I have the Epson 27. I don't know why I can't think of the name of it. 2720. I have the Epson 2720. I turned it into a sublimation printer. Hey, Shonda. Okay, let's try this again. I should have sized it first. There we go. It's better. And actually have my timers already set to 70 seconds, so I'm going to just let it go for that long. It's not going to hurt anything. www.p2m. If y'all have any questions for me, please put them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer. Thank you, LaTanya. Let's see if I can pin it, if it lets me pin it. I don't know why it's not letting me pin it, but it is in the comments if you need it. And I did get my tumbler press from Pro World, so that link should be in the caption if you need a tumbler press. And I believe the tumbler press, they also give you 4 tumblers that come with the press. It's either 2 or 4. And then also, if you wanted to get something from Pro World, you can use my code. It's P2M 2022. Hot off the press. It's steaming. I can kind of see the image through, so I know it went through all the way. I don't know if y'all can see that good. The light from the window is kicking today. Hey, Janice. Okay. All right, Jocelyn. glad you're here. All right, here's my second image. I have my oven set to 385. And now here, I don't know if something is wrong with my thermometer or not, because it's not even hitting 300, but my oven says 385, so I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and toss it in. And I'm going to leave it in there for about, I'm going to turn it in about, actually I don't need to turn this because it's not a full design. So I'll leave it in there about 4 to 5 minutes. Hey Diane. Excuse me. If you have any questions for me, please put them in the chat. I'm not sure where you're watching it from. Hey Dion, where you're watching from, but we do have a sublimation Facebook group. Okay, if you're not in our sublimation Facebook group, it's called the Sublimation Hustle. Please join there. And Coach Ayana is the coach for the Sublimation Hustle. She will answer any questions you have. If you just post them, you can tag her. If you have any specific questions. Why do you have to put it in the oven? I did my first, I'm doing the oven versus the tumbler press. So y'all see I did the tumbler press, it was only 70 seconds. With the oven, it takes a few minutes. So I'm just showing the different options. It's whatever works for you, whatever's in your budget. I believe the tumbler press costs about $400. So, and my oven, I bought off of Myrna here in the group, and I paid $50 for it. So, you know, it could be budget, it could be both, and it could make a difference too, depending on maybe your design. I've seen where some people have said that they prefer the oven because their designs come out better. So it's really, you know, your preference. It's really your preference. And you don't really know until you get in there and do it, you know. Hey Wendy, you want to try the oven with your tumblers to see what you like best? Exactly, see what you like best. Okay, we've been in there for about 2 minutes so far. It's still kicking. Let's see if we can peel off some of this other one. I can already tell this came out pretty because I can kind of see it through the paper. Hey Tanya, just signed on. The replay will be up, Wendy. You can go back and watch. And the sub paper that I'm using is Starcraft, and I got the Starcraft paper from Atlanta Vinyl. Y'all know that's my shop, my go-to spot. I have a few other papers that I want to try though. I hear a lot of good things about the Craft and Besties. I hear a lot of good things about the Blanks Galore. So I have yet to try those. That's next on my list. But this Starcraft paper is pretty good too. It definitely doesn't bleed as much as the A-Sub. These things just don't want to come off. Hey Mona, you have a tumbler press, and yeah, it is way faster, especially if you're pumping out orders. You know, you pumping out orders, you definitely want to go with the press. It's just so much faster. This is beautiful. Don't let me forget about the one in the oven, y'all, because I will forget. I will forget. Can I do a class on stickers? Sure. There we go. This came out really, really good. This came out really good. Hey, Sean. Bought your press from Amazon? Okay, girl. Yes, Trees. I see you've been in the lab. Let's check this out. Let's see. I don't want it to burn. I don't know. It started to. It looked like it wanted to burn almost. We'll see if it went through the paper though. Y'all know I can't wait till it cool down. Gotta do it while it's hot. While it's hot. And because this isn't a full tumbler image, that's why I didn't put as much. I didn't, you know, tape it down as much. I didn't have to. I didn't have to. Oh, shoot. You need your help? Need help setting up your heat press? What kind of heat press you got? Because wherever you buy your heat press from, they should have some type of assembly video. I mean, unless you maybe got it from Amazon or something like that. But usually when you buy from the manufacturers, they have a video. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This came out really good too. I feel like, I don't know, it could be the quality of the image maybe. I feel like it's not as bright and vibrant. If we look at these two together, I feel like this one is more bright and vibrant, but it could be, uh-oh, where am I at? It could be the quality of the image too. And that's almost what I'm thinking with this, the Tweety Bird one. But I mean, they both came out good. They both look really good. So you see, the biggest difference was one was faster. Or maybe it's just not as bright because I left it in too long. It could be that too, because it did start to burn on the paper. So maybe less time. And I think I had it on 385 in the oven, and I took it out at like 4.5 minutes. So yes, it is cute. Exactly, Mona. That's why I was like, oh, because I just bought this image last week, and then you sent me what you made about the Tweety Bird 3D shirt. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and use that image. What does the pixels need to be? Girl, don't get me lying. I don't know. I don't know what the pixels need to be. But I bought this image off of Etsy, and it didn't look like the bestest Estes quality. So that's why the first thing I said was probably the quality of the image. So yes, it came out pretty good.